ladies and gents, and welcome back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit and we do a little chat. Before we go any further, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Come on, we gotta get this family moving. You watching it anyway? You might as well hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment so I can talk back to you. Now, today we're gonna be doing a review for Growing Up Hip Hop. Yeah. So, today, we're starting with Luke and Cree. So they meet up at a park, and Cree asks Luke, do you know the group Jodeci? Do you remember them, whatever? And Luke like, yeah. And Cree was like, because I had an altercation with one of the group members' daughter, JoJo. He has a daughter named Sequoia, and me and her had an altercation. And Luke was like, is that the one that dated Mary J. Blige? And Cree like, no, that was KC that dated Mary J. Blige, but I also meant his son as well. So Luke was like, okay. She was like, I blacked out and I don't remember anything else from then. And Luke was like, well, I've also blacked out a lot of times and, popped off on people or whatever. And my thing is, as a parent, sound like double jeopardy. So you might want to have a talk with your daughter about popping off, because that can mess up your whole career. And according to Cree, she owned her own business. So sis, don't do that to yourself. You have something to lose. Savannah don't, from what I know. She does not. So don't follow behind her. And plus, she's younger than you. Should be teaching her, truthfully. So, Luke told her, at the end, that's not cool. That's not ladylike, man. That ain't what you want. Get it together. But Creole, in one breath, she was saying, it's not cool. She's going to talk to Sequoia and have a conversation. And in another breath, she was saying, it is what it is. Sometimes people got to get popped up. Yeah, you're a very pretty girl, but on the inside, from what I'm saying so far, you be tripping. You be tripping and you sneaky. I know that type, baby. I know that type. Moving on to the next. So Sequoia and Brie meets up. Y'all, Brie to me have come so far. When you look at Brie from the past Growing Up Hip Hop, Brie was off the hook. Brie was drinking, popping off. I mean, just acting a complete fool. And now you can see like a different person. So far, so good. From what I'm saying, it seems like she's trying to really like change and become a better person. I like that. I'm liking this Brie right here, man. I'm really liking this Brie. Big ups to you, Brie. So she's talking to Sequoia. Sequoia is a very pretty girl. Very pretty. She reminds me of Keisha Knight Pulliam from The Cosby Show. That's who she looked like to me. And she was saying, Angela Simmons dated her baby father some years ago. And she like, everybody tripping behind this except for me. Like, it doesn't matter. It's over. It's old. I have nothing against Angela. I have nothing against Tanise, And I believe her. She seemed to be like a cool girl, like seriously. And she seemed like she can be a really cool friend. You just got to get to know her. And apparently Savannah and Cree wasn't trying to get to know her. Brie was like, well, I like you. You seem to be chilled out to me. And I'm having, like a little girls thing with Vanessa and TT. And I like for you to come. And she was like, that's cool. I like to come. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Do you think Vanessa will even talk to me? So Brie like, well, I don't know, but I can find out. Because, Vanessa pretty cool. Vanessa pretty humble. So they chopped it up and everything. And it was what it was. And I'm happy about that. So, child, Brie said the same thing I said about Twist and his strippers, child. Sequoia's talking about she's sorry for messing up their the thing with Twist and his strippers. Child, them strippers was a hot mess. Bree said, girl, you ain't missed nothing. And she didn't. And she didn't. Child, I don't know where he got them strippers from, but Lord, thank God they sent them back. Thank you. Woo. Next we go to Eric and Sam. Now, y'all, Sam in them pants. Sam in those pants. God. Sam wear whatever in life it is he wants to wear. He don't give a dag on. You know what I'm saying? But Eric really talked to Sam and he told him, like, you know, dude, what were you thinking? And Sam like, well, we in the club, we chilling or whatever. I look over and my friend is in an altercation with some guys, and the guys is security. So Sam said, he like, okay. So Sam, you know, said he's standing there, whatever. He sees some guys coming towards him. So he like, oh man. He said they coming at him with guns, allegedly. They coming at him with guns or whatever. So he said he just took the beat down, pretty much. Sam already knew about nothing he can do, and he was gonna have to take that out. So he told Eric, you know, sorry y'all, I did my hair and it's just all over the place. He told Eric, you know, I just had to take that beat down. But Egypt didn't see it. And that's the thing. So Egypt didn't see it. But Egypt was trying to feed Tretch a story about what went down. So either she didn't see it, like Sam said, or she was in it, like Tyran said, to be totally honest. Somebody lying somewhere. And Eric straight asked him, man, what are you doing? Like, you have children. And Eric told him going to jail was the hardest thing he had to do, was leave his children. And that was for a year. And Sam, according to him, looking at 15 years. 15 years. And Egypt didn't know. Egypt don't know that Sam is facing 15 years. She haven't found out yet. So Eric was saying, you know, he talked to Sam about this. And he was saying, as a lot of people don't learn until it's too late. You don't learn until you get in trouble. Point blank, period. You don't figure it out until it's too damn late. And that's pretty much what Sam did. Sam is trouble. Sam been trouble since day one, since his first time on the show. And I just don't understand how Egypt or even Pep or Tretch didn't see this. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Loving growing up hip hop been good, man. It's been good. So TT, Vanessa, Bree, and Sequoia get together. Vanessa didn't know that Bree had invited Sequoia at first. Bree came in and she asked Vanessa, you know, a couple questions. And then she made her aware that she was inviting Sequoia in. She talked to Sequoia first, and she really likes Sequoia. She thinks Sequoia a cool person. And Vanessa was just like, okay, she's coming today. And Bree like, yeah, I think she, you know, I think that may be her. So Vanessa, and I like Vanessa, y'all. Vanessa is so humble. Vanessa gives everybody a chance, and that is what I like about her. Angela, alright, but if I had to choose out of which one I would hang with, it would be Vanessa. Angela don't like drama, which is good, but Vanessa also give you a chance. It's like Angela don't even want to give that chance half of the time. Hell, half the time she don't even talk to your own sister, child. She be making decisions and telling other people like Cree versus her sister. So Sequoia came in. She introduced herself to the girls, you know. They said hello and everything. It was real nice to her. They wanted to hear her out. And I'm glad that they did. TT was cool with her because TT was saying that she didn't know her. And so Sequoia was pretty much telling her, you know, I didn't know Denise. I took her comment the wrong way. And I wanted to apologize for that. But I did talk to JoJo because he was at Twist's party. And I would really like to talk to Denise and apologize to her. And have a one-on-one with her, because I think we got off on the wrong foot because of the liar's Cree and Savannah. Okay, so that's what Sequoia was saying to Vanessa. Do you think that they would, even Angela, do you think that they would sit down with me? And Vanessa was like, you know, I'm not sure, but I can let them know and see what they saying. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a for sure. I just want to let you know that. And Sequoia was like, that's fine. She was like, you know, I think that Savannah and them have something against me because I'm pretty, you know. And I agree. I totally agree. And don't get me wrong, Savannah and Cree are not ugly girls. But just because you're not ugly doesn't mean that you don't have something against the next chick. It can be anything because she's pretty, because you think she has more than you, because you think her personality is better, or whatever. And I always say, and I've always told my daughters, you can be and have anything you want. You just have to work hard at it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it boils down to. You can be the prettiest person on this earth, but if your attitude is bad, the prettiness means nothing. Nothing at all. You can be considered the ugliest person on this earth. But if you have a genuine good attitude and spirit about yourself, to people looking at you, they can see the beauty straight through it. And that's some real stuff. So, y'all, Cree and Sequoia. No, first we're going to get to Tyran and TT. Y'all, okay. Everybody know that Tyran is headstrong. And I feel like when it comes down to our shot, we all know what I'm talking about. That's personal preference or whatever. You know, I'm not going to stay on that long. But like Tyran said, he's not doing it. And if it means him not seeing his family, then that's just what it will be. You know, honestly, they could have had this part FaceTime. Because they done made that man pee outside and everything, child. They could have had this part FaceTime, if you ask me. Because ain't no way I'm coming to your house. First of all, you send me around back in the cold. We sitting outside in the cold, and then you tell me I got to pee outside. Dude, you could have straight FaceTime me for all that. And I could have stayed in the comfort of my own doggone home and talked to you. So, nope. And they kept trying to convince this man to do something that he don't want to do. And he stayed with his decision. And he just like, oh, well, I mean, you know, if y'all don't want me there, that's fine. But I'm not going to do what y'all want me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do because it's my life. And, I mean, I have to agree. And she already knew that Tyran was headstrong, for real. And also, Bree, TT and Miss Maureen go for some cake. What is black cake? This is like a Jamaican thing. I've never eaten it before. And I like to taste it. If anybody tastes it, just let me know how it tastes or what have you. Because they was cold bent on this black cake, honey. So, and TT said, well, I ain't worried about the cake. I just want mama to pay for the booze. So you heard that, Miss Maureen? She ain't worried about the cake. You can get all the cake you want. She just wants you to pay for the alcohol, honey. Blame it on the alcohol. So that's what she wants from you. Sequoia and Cree meets up. Y'all, Cree came in, Cree was sitting there, and it's just something about this girl that I don't trust. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. It is something about her that is just not trustworthy to me. Sequoia came in looking all cute with a little black and white on. Okay, Sequoia and Cree looking her up and down. But this is the thing. They had a conversation. Sequoia had no idea why Cree had even popped off at her. And it was because Sequoia had told Cree, you know, when you have a child, you see where I'm coming from with somebody talking about your child. And Sequoia, Cree went berserk, but Sequoia had no idea what was happening. And she told Cree that, like, I don't know why you even came at me, like, and she was like, well, I blacked out. She said, okay, let's go back to before you blacked out. You had something you needed to say. What was that? You know what I'm saying? And Cree was just saying, you know, you have to be mindful what you say to people. You have to be careful what you say to people because you just don't know what might trigger people. Well, guess what? You telling that to the wrong person. You might want to tell that to Savannah because that girl's mouth is a blade, okay? Her tongue is a razor sharp. So you might want to be relating that to your homegirl, but you're not going to because she your good homegirl. But if you was a real friend and a real homegirl, you can tell your friends when they're wrong. Pretty much. So you sitting here, you telling this girl, oh, it's like lighter girls seem to get better treatment or whatever than darker girls. Then you pull the colorism card. Girl, let's be clear. Let's be very clear. I'm not saying that that is not true, but what I am saying is this girl ain't really too much lighter than you. And what in the world do light-skinned, dark-skinned girl have to do with this girl? You trying to make up everything you can to justify why you tried to fight this girl. Because you had no reason to fight her. You had no reason. That's all you know is that Savannah was mad at her, so you needed to be mad at her. No, we're not in high school. Y'all supposed to be adults. I don't know if Savannah just graduated high school because damn, she act like she's still in there. But you, sweetie pie, you're old enough to know. And I think that if you took the lead and told Savannah, well, you know, let's just hear out, I think she would have listened to you, but you didn't. You and Eric's wife decided y'all was going to mimic with Savannah. Y'all was going to mimic this girl and bully this girl. And she called y'all just what you are, bullies. And I'm sorry, but I have to agree with it. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Okay? So, I just feel like Creed's full of crap. She's full of crap. She's not a friend. Don't trust her, Sequoia. Don't trust her at all. And she would say, well, sometimes, you know, you got to put Savannah in her place because sometimes she gets on my nerves too. But does she know that? You ain't told her that. You haven't told her that. You are full of it. And I'm just not liking the character that she is on this show. Like, if you having fertility problems and stuff, I get it, sis. But it's not that woman's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault. And you wanted to fight her, honestly. You wanted to fight her before she even said that. You wanted to fight her when she first came up and the guys was standing in the middle of you. You know you did. That's why the first thing she said to you, you went off the way you did. Because you was trying to be sneaky. And I really honestly think that Cree was trying to be sneaky when she went up to her and told her, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. And then she tried to say this is not her character. So she's sitting there and Sequoia like, let me breathe for a minute. Because she's just throwing stuff at me that's just bull crap and it sounds like bull crap and I need to breathe. You're sitting there and you try to convince this girl that that's not who you are. That is who you are. You've always been that person. That's who you are. Yes, it is. You ain't fooling her. And you ain't fooling nobody else. Can you be a decent person? Yeah, we all can. We all can be decent if we want to. Are you being a decent person to her? No, you're not. To me, it's a follow the leader thing. Either you're the leader or either you're going to follow. And right now, I'm saying you follow, honey. You follow behind Savannah. This girl's a child. You're older than her. Why are you following her lead? Girl, a mess. She disrespectful to her own father. She disrespectful to Stevie J. This girl got a mouth that is horrible. Hey, but you want to tell Sequoia that she should watch what she say? You talking to the wrong person. You should be talking to yourself, and you should be talking to your friend Savannah. You talking to the wrong person, sis. So then we get to Sam, Pepper, and Egypt. Child. Sam comes out and say, you know, I hope y'all got some good news. Let's talk about something good because I don't have nothing good. So they like, what you mean? Like, you don't have nothing good? Oh, I'm about to do about 15 years probably. Allegedly. If everything goes against him. And Egypt like, huh? Why is she acting surprised? He was in the fight, sis. Yeah. Sam been getting in trouble for a long time. And if you don't get yourself together, you gonna be right with him. And it's amazing because I've always liked Pep. Pep knows how this thing goes. You ain't new to this game. You know what it is. And as a mother, why wouldn't you school your daughter? You're supporting her relationship. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't support your child, but at the same time, you knew the path that Sam was leading Egypt down. Y'all, you and Tretch both knew this. This guy been leading this girl down this crazy path since he hit this show. So I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. Pep, you too old. You know that this guy is no good for your daughter. And instead of you saying something, you kiki and ha and he in his face and in her face, just to try to keep her from getting upset with you. It's okay if she get upset with you, but it's better that you tell her instead of letting her go down the path she gonna go there with Sam, because Sam ain't it. And then Sam, with his narcissist behind, he can you do me a favor? If I do go down, can you just make sure she go on with her life? Don't wait for me. Boy, kick that to somebody else. You know doggone well you don't want her to go on with her life. You kicking this bullcrap to her mother. Her mother sitting there like a clown, like she don't know what's happening or what's going on. And it just don't make no sense. Because Egypt is a beautiful young lady, but she went down the wrong path messing with you. It is easy to get in trouble, and it is hard as hell to get out. And Pep should know that, and Tretch should know that, and they both should know that this guy ain't right for their daughter. But apparently, both of them scared to say something. So, like I said, Pep been in toxic relationships. She knows toxic when she see it. And apparently, honey, she ain't calling out on it, and she ain't teaching her daughter better. And it's sad. It's a shame. It's a shame. You know, but that was the end for Growing Up Hip Hop. Don't forget to like, comments, and subscribe, y'all. Come on. We got to get this family built. We got to get this family going. We can't get it going if y'all watching but not subscribing. Until next time, turn on that notification button so you know when I'm dropping a video. Until next time, I see y'all when I see y'all. Bye, ladies and gents.